Welcome to my channel. History trivia questions and answer you should know.
Here are 40 history trivia questions and answers to test your knowledge. Who was the first emperor of Rome? Augustus. What was the name of the civilization that built the pyramids in Egypt? The ancient Egyptians. Which famous Greek philosopher taught Alexander the Great? Aristotle. In what year did the Roman Empire officially fall? 476 AD. What was the original name of the city of Istanbul? Byzantium. Who was the Macedonian king that created one of the largest empires in the ancient world? Alexander the Great. The famous Battle of Thermopylae involved which two civilizations? The Greeks and the Persians. The Code of Hammurabi was a legal code from which ancient civilization? Babylon. What ancient wonder was located in the city of Ephesus? The Temple of Artemis. Who was the ruler of Egypt when it was conquered by Rome in 30 BC? Cleopatra VII. Who was crowned the first Holy Roman Emperor in 800 AD? Charlemagne. Medieval history. What year did the Battle of Hastings take place? 1066. What empire was ruled by Genghis Khan? The Mongol Empire. Which Viking is often credited as the first European to land in North America? Leif Erikson. What was the name of the series of religious wars between Christians and Muslims during the Middle Ages? The Crusades. What catastrophic event killed about a third of Europe's population in the 14th century? The Black Death bubonic plague. Who was the English king during the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215? King John. What was the name of the Muslim leader who recaptured Jerusalem from the Crusaders in 1187? Saladin. The 100 Years' War was fought between which two countries? England and France. What famous French heroine was burned at the stake in 1431? Joan of Arc. Early modern history. Who was the explorer that first circumnavigated the globe? Ferdinand Magellan. Although he died during the voyage, his crew completed it. Which English king had 6 wives? Henry VIII. What event started on July 14, 1789 and symbolized the beginning of the French? The storming of the Bastille. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. What year did the American Civil War begin? 1861. Who was the leader of the Haitian Revolution? Toussaint Louverture. Which Enlightenment thinker is famous for the quote, "I think, therefore I am"? René Descartes. What famous ocean liner sank on its maiden voyage in 1912? The Titanic. Who Who was assassinated on June 28, 1914, an event that helped trigger World War I? Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. What was the name of the treaty that ended World War I? The Treaty of Versailles. Modern history. Who was the British Prime Minister during most of World War II? Winston Churchill. What was the secret U.S. project that developed the atomic bomb during World War II? The Manhattan Project. What year did World War II end? 1945. Who was the first person to walk on the moon? Neil Armstrong. Which U.S. president resigned due to the Watergate scandal? Richard Nixon. What was the name of the movement led by Mahatma Gandhi to gain India's independence from Britain? The Indian Independence Movement. What event on December 7, 1941, led the U.S. to enter World War II? The attack on Pearl Harbor. The Cuban Missile Crisis involved which two countries? The United States and the Soviet Union. Which South African leader was released from prison in 1990 after 27 years and later became president? Nelson Mandela. What year did the Berlin Wall fall, marking the end of the Cold War? 1989. These trivia questions cover a broad spectrum of historical topics, from ancient times to modern history.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.